Gordon, you are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
A former police chief has been found guilty of abusing teenage boys 20 years after separate allegations about him first surfaced. Gordon Anglesea, who was a superintendent in North Wales, famously sued Private Eye and The Independent on Sunday when they linked him to a paedophile ring. Today, a jury convicted Anglesea of indecently assaulting two boys when they were 14. Jane Death was at Mould Crown Court.
Wrexham, where over decades some children's homes were run by paedophiles. For 20 years this man's name's been linked to the scandal. But Gordon Anglesea has sued those who've accused him of sexual crimes. Now we can call him what he is, a child abuser.
It's nice to see the smile knocked off his face a little bit today. I think justice has been served today, definitely.
Barry Jones was a witness. He told the trial as a boy he'd seen Anglesea at his children's home many times.
They didn't care. Nobody cared. Police didn't care. Police were involved. There you have it, the superintendent, North Wales Police, involved in predatory acts against kids.
In the 80s, Wrexham Youth Court sent boys to a military-style course run by Anglesea on Saturday afternoons. He had them right where he wanted them. After PE, he used to make one boy shower alone so he could assault him. He forced a second boy to commit a sexual act. He'd been delivered to the policeman from his children's home by paedophile John Allen. Anglesea was an important man. He chose boys who'd been in trouble deliberately, calculating if they dared speak, no one would believe them.
And 30 years later, that was still his defence. Look at who they are. How can you believe them? Only the jury did believe them.
Malcolm King was a youth offending manager at the time. It wasn't till later that boys confided in him about Anglesea.
People who've been enormously injured and kind of broken by it, really, I suppose. And one in particular ended up committing suicide on his third attempt. You've got to wonder why it is that he has escaped justice for so long. When there's clearly been a lot of evidence that he shouldn't have.
He won a libel case against press, including Private Eye, for linking him with other abuse. The Crown Prosecution Service looked at other allegations in the 90s, but said there wasn't enough evidence. After 30 years, everyone can now see Anglesea for what he is, some measure of justice for the immeasurable pain he's inflicted.